Good morning and happy Tuesday, Team Summit. It is pushing 1 a.m. at my house here. I've just finished watching the national championship game. That was an excellent game, overtime, pretty cool. Really a good tournament all around, and didn't quite go the way we wanted it to as State fans earlier in the weekend, but a great tournament. Congratulations to State on their great season. I hope everybody got to watch a lot of it and enjoy it. Congratulations to Chuck Fisher, who is the winner of our bracket challenge. I mentioned this last week, but it actually came down to Saturday between, really there were only two people left, and that was Chuck and Laura, that if State would have won, no matter what else happened, Laura would have won, and Chuck needed State to lose and Virginia to win. So congratulations to him, $50 gift card coming his way. So I know that was my little thing there I like to do, so I wanted to give you guys an update and make sure you saw who won that. So again, congratulations to Chuck. The other update on this guy, maybe you can see that there. In a splint, I did break my fibula, and my tibia is displaced. And so I think when I last sent you guys a video, I was going to have an appointment on Wednesday. It turns out I was able to get that appointment in today. I went and met with a surgeon, and I'm going to have surgery on Wednesday. So, yeah, definitely going to go in there with surgery, screws, plates, who knows. I guess they won't really know until they get in there and decide how much it really is going to take to get me fixed up. But hopefully recovery isn't too bad. You probably won't see much of me for the next week or so. And I'm sure before long I'll be in there scooting around on one of those sweet leg scooters, making my rounds, and back in the office. So I'm looking forward to that, and hopefully it won't be too long before I am able to be back in the office, because I am going crazy here at home. Another couple of updates I wanted to share with you guys. First is that I know we've been tracking our first quarter numbers, and I will get into this more so when I'm back, but I did want to let you know we were shooting for that goal of being up 2.5 million in volume. We were actually tracking really well with that for most of the quarter. Volume was up big at various points if you just look at the snapshot at different points throughout the months, and units were up, and then we just sort of had a slow end of March for whatever reason. I don't know if we backed our way into spring break or whatever the case may be, but it turns out that we were up in volume, but not enough to reach our goal. We were up about 2 million in volume for our first quarter, and units were down. So that's mirroring what's going on with the board for the most part. We are outpacing the board. Greenridge is doing really well as a company in a lot of different areas, so I'll get you updated on all of that. But unfortunately, we didn't make our goal. So that means we're going to have to look at readjusting and sort of thinking about what we're doing going forward and stretch goals for this next quarter and next 6 months as we try to reach that ultimate goal for the year of 100 million. So we'll just have to keep our eyes on that, and I'll update you guys more on all of that. And then one last thing, Michael may share with you some other things that came out of our managers meeting, but one thing I'm excited about is we're getting really close to rolling out something called Greenridge Connect, I believe is the name that we're using for it. It's basically a program. We're getting the vendors set up so that if you're interested in doing snail mail, the old-fashioned way, with your sphere of influence or whoever the case may be, that we're going to have some really quick click to purchase and mail and send out options coming your way, and it'll run right through our CRM. So the details will be coming later. The important thing at this point is if you have a CRM that's like mine, that is really good about having your names in and emails, make sure to spend the next few weeks as we push towards May, I believe, getting some addresses in there as well. Because if you have that in there, you're going to be all set to go to take advantage of this if you want to. Obviously, there's going to be cost associated with it. It's not going to be a profit center for Greenridge as I understand it, but we got to cover our costs of printing and mailing, those sorts of things. So there you go, just a few updates from me. Hope everybody has a great week, great Tuesday. I really appreciate everybody who's reached out to me so far to check on me. Oh, before I go, for anybody who hasn't heard the story yet, I wasn't sure I wanted to share. It's pretty embarrassing, but the way I broke my leg. On Thursday evening, I was supposed to be heading back to the office to meet with would have been a buyer intake meeting with a client. And I was outside playing with my daughter. She was riding her bike, and I decided to get out the longboard, which for anybody who doesn't know is like a larger skateboard that I recently received as a gift, and something that I was hoping to get into this summer. And frankly, I was just kind of standing on it, and it slipped out from underneath me. My weight went down a weird way. I was still wearing like my brown business loafers that I wear all the time, and things went the wrong way, and I told you what the injury is. So not acting my age. So on Wednesday, which if you're paying attention is my birthday, 35 years old, surgery. So again, thanks to everybody who's reached out. Thanks to the people who've offered to help. Really appreciate you guys. And again, I don't know how recovery will go from surgery, but otherwise, please feel free to reach out to me. And Michael, truly appreciate everything you do for our office and for me and helping out. So thanks everyone so much, and hopefully I'll see you soon.